What's up everybody, Chad here, back with the Subaru Crosstrek, and I know that it has been quite some time since I have done a video here on the channel, but I want to let you all know that I am okay. Life has just gotten quite busy for me, but I am back today with a video of an addition to the Crosstrek. Now, this is something that is located here in the back, hence why the hatch is open, and I am standing right here. So what I'm going to be doing is removing first a couple of items here from the back. The trunk is the area where most vehicles keep their gear if they have anything on them, any supplies and groceries if you get them, and also just anything else that you don't want to take up the passenger space in the forward part of the cabin. So I'm going to remove some of these things out and we'll get right into it. So as you can see, I have removed everything from the rear of the Crosstrek. It is now nice and open, and I went ahead and folded down the rear seats because that is actually where we are going to be focusing at the most part today. But as you can see, the back of the seat is more of a little, I guess, felt-ish type material that is going to be something that like Velcro would be able to stick to, that sort of material if you can picture that. But here in the very rear of the cargo area, there is this Subaru mat, which did come with the Crosstrek when I purchased it last year, but you see in that folded down area where the seats are, there's nothing but that material on there, and that is quite slick. So if you do put any items there, nothing is really going to be staying put, especially if you're moving the car around quite quickly. So what we have here today is a genuine part from Subaru. This is going to be the rear seat back protector, and if you do need the part number, it is right there, J501SFL403. This did come directly from Subaru, and this, it does say the name of the product is an Impreza rear seat back protector, but if you are aware, the Impreza is identical on the interior for the most part to the Crosstrek. So this actually will fit both the Impreza and the Crosstrek. So we're going to open this product up and get it attached to the back of the seats. So I did go ahead and already install the passenger side of the seat back protector, and as you can see, it does have the cutouts for the tethers in the rear of the seats here. So I made sure to get these as lined up as I could. And a couple things to note: I think these are rather optional based on what I've read, but I would advise doing it just as some extra precautions to make sure that nothing happens to it. If the Velcro that's on the top and bottom sections of it, there are 3 pieces here, and you're going to want to make sure that this little rear flap of the rear seat protector does go underneath the cargo mat if you do have that. So there are 3 pieces that do connect this side. It is a larger section of it because these 2 seats, the middle and the passenger side, fold down separately from the driver's side passenger over there. So back to the top here, you do have these like elastic straps here that do actually feed through and then wrap around and connect here on this corner as another point just to keep this held, so it does kind of go through the headrest here on top of the seats. Same for the middle one here, and as you can see, this is the back section of the driver's side piece. It's a rather straightforward install, nothing crazy. I mean, this is not a performance part, obviously, but this is going to protect the back of these seats as well as make sure that the cargo has something nice to kind of grip onto if you do have anything like gas containers, a toolbox, or anything of the like that may slide around on this material of the back of the seat that comes from the factory. And then of course, if you have a cargo mat, it does feed right in very seamlessly, and it looks pretty good too. And that does about wrap up today's video. As you can see, it was a very easy install, and now the backs of the seats are a little bit more protected, as well as they will give any cargo that I have back there. When I need to fold the seats down, I need a little bit of extra space back there, some extra gripping material there on the back, so that is good to have. I hope this video was somewhat interesting to those of you out there that are either a Subaru owner or a Crosstrek owner looking for some protection for the back of the seats. Now, I have had the Crosstrek for a little over a year now, and it is about time for that year-long review, so be looking out for that here in the coming weeks. I am going to be recording that, and I am excited to share my thoughts about owning it after a year mostly driving around the DMV area here in the Mid-Atlantic. So if you all have any questions or comments, please leave them below and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. We do have stuff coming out much more diversified and a little bit different from what we had done in years past. So thank you all so much for watching. Have a fantastic week, everybody, and we'll catch you next time.